Okay, good morning. We are live. Hello to everybody who's joined me, and for anybody who's watching later, welcome to you as well. Um, Say hi, give me a wave, let me know who's joined. I always love to see who's with me on the tours. All right, so just coming up with a few minutes before start time, and as always, here in Penang, it is about 15, no, about 45 minutes before sunrise. Sunrise is going to happen at around about 7:30. Hi, Catherine. Great to see you. And so it looks like it's going to be possibly an overcast day. Oh, it's hard to tell at this time of day what the sky looks like. I can't see any stars, that's all. So it's possibly some light misty cloud over there. And we are probably going to head into the centre of town today and check out the tallest building in Penang and see if it's worthwhile keeping in mind for a future tour, perhaps. I want to check it out. It depends how much it costs and really what the view's like from up there and whether it's worthwhile doing, and whether, of course, they'll allow me to take a camera and a gimbal up there as well. So so all these things need to be figured out today. Hi, Claire. Hi, Sarah. Lovely to see you both. And hello, Jay. Great to see you as well. Okay, so what's going to happen today? We are going to be visiting the. I hate this reflection of my glasses. I'll just look down like this. We are going to be doing the river walk, which is the river walk in Ipoh. It's the last tour for Ipoh, the last of my recordings for there. And we started the Japanese gardens. So basically, there's a Japanese garden that's been created in a park in Ipoh, in the centre of Ipoh, which is quite unusual, really. Actually, look, I'll wait till start time. I'll wait till a few more people jump on board before I go through all of that, because it's kind of relevant to the tour that we're going to be giving. So let's wait till start time and a few more people jump on board. So what we've been doing, we headed into Penang, into Georgetown yesterday. Hello, Natalie. And hello, Mary Lou. Yes, I'm great. How are you? We headed into Georgetown yesterday on the bus. We checked out a few sites for potential tours, which I'm really looking forward to. One of them is a sculpture trail, which is really cool and interesting and completely different to any other sculpture trail I've ever seen anywhere before. And it shows aspects of culture and history. So it's a really interesting one, and I really want to do that. I'm hoping to schedule that for one day next week. And we also visited the clan jetties, which are these really cool. There's 6 jetties that just extend out over the water, and it's residential. So the clans, Lim, Chu, two of them, extend out over the water, and people actually live there. But they also are open for you to walk out through the kind of like little shanties, but they have been restored and they meet building codes these days. So that was really cool and interesting as well. So there's a couple of potential tours out of what we did yesterday. All right, so getting back to what we're going to see today, we started the Japanese garden, which is the Ipoh Fukuoka Japanese garden, which was created in 1995 to celebrate the sister city relationship between Ipoh in Malaysia and Fukuoka in Japan. And why that's relevant, or why that's quite interesting, is because Malaysia was occupied, of course, by the Japanese. Hi, Annette. Hello, lovely. How you going? Malaysia was occupied by the Japanese during World War II, and it took a long time, understandably, for Malaysians to forgive and forget, if you like. Hi, Laurie. So having a sister city relationship and, by extension, a Japanese garden situated in Malaysia is quite a significant step in the healing process after World War II. Before that, though, I mentioned the other day, one of my observations was that takeaways happen in plastic bags, and not in the way that you think. Literally in plastic bags, as in the drinks, the food, everything goes into a plastic bag. And Neil asked me, am I going to show that? And as you know, I'm always a little bit self-conscious about filming people directly, um, and we don't buy takeaway plastic bags ourselves. So this is what I came up with. Let's just show you this before I dive into the Riverwalk tour. Okay, here we go. So we were sitting at a table in a food court, a food centre, and right next to this food stall, and they're making noodle soup for takeaway. So all the salad stuff and noodles goes in one bag. And then you'll see that there's a stainless steel jug on the counter with a plastic bag lining it. Yeah, watch what happens with that. There's a bag of noodles. So she's putting some extra bits, I'm not even sure what, into those plastic bags first. And then in goes the broth. About probably her husband getting in the way all the time. So now she whips out the plastic bag, ties it up. There it is over on the bench behind it. So she ties it up with the string. And everything is served like this, tied up like that. There's tea, hot drinks, cold drinks are all served in these plastic bags with just tied up with a string. This is almost finished. It doesn't take too much longer. Okay, he's putting all those bags of hot broth into a larger plastic bag. I know I'm not at the ideal photography angle to this, but I think you get the idea. And that's takeaway Malay style. So yeah, that's how they do the takeaway in Malaysia, straight into plastic bags, which I thought was fascinating. I guess it's better than having the all the containers, but yes, it's definitely different. All right, so we're ready to go on a river walk. Who's ready? Let's go. Let's go. Add this one, and off we go. So this is the
So there's a
entrance.
Japanese garden in Ipoh,
Why don't I let me do the talking?
which, considering their history, is quite something. And there's just a little bit of information about when it came about here, as well as the map that shows the layout. There's a little island. Okay, let's go take a look at it.
Well, exactly, Annette. Yeah, I think yes, heating it out in your car might be a bit tricky.
This part is called the Japanese style rock garden that abstractly expresses natural scenery such as mountains and seas.
And we're here just on sunrise, so that's what you're seeing over there.
And we're here right on sunrise. I'm not sure
It
how
sounds
much
like
of the
I'm repeating
sunrise we'll get
myself.
to see, but it will figure in some of the colour change in the sky as we walk around. The path itself is interspersed with embedded smooth pebbles, which makes for an interesting walking experience. And then here we have kind of epiphytic plants latched onto fallen logs. It looks like it's probably a felled tree. There's a pelican. That's the first time I've seen a pelican. I wonder if he looks the same as Australian pelicans. Hopefully he's still there when we get round to the lake. And there's a complete change in texture in the path now. Is it a pelican? Maybe it's a... oh, maybe it's something else. It's a big bird, a white heron maybe. I'm going to have to find out what sort of bird that is. Right, he's sticking around, so we'll just keep an eye on him as we walk around the lake. Oh, something moved in the water here. What was that? I'm guessing there's probably fish in here, for sure.
It could be, Tina. I looked
Which
up
might be the reason why
egrets and herons.
fish-eating birds are attracted. The sky's starting to look quite pretty just over the wall. And there's a cat.
Ooh.
There we go, there's the bridge that goes across to the island. little pocket of tranquility in the middle of what essentially is a bit of a dusty city. Oh, there's an interesting little bird. What's that? What a cutie. Look at his tail. You are a pretty little thing. I'm going to have to get into my iNaturalist later and look up all these birds. There's a lily pond here. I don't know how to walk in here. Oh, there's a path over there. And a crossing. There's a little crossing here too. Let's head over to the island first and then we'll come back this way. What an absolutely delightful little sanctuary. It's only 1.2 hectares. It's not very big. I love the lichens and things that grow on the side of the trees here. Really interesting. And the way that they place rocks as features. And that bird is still out in the middle of the lake, so let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Oh, there he goes. He's just flying off. We start to see the colour from the sunrise reflecting on the water surface. What have you got over there? You got a turtle? There was a turtle? And this big fish. Oh yeah, here we go. And one over there too. So there's a couple of turtles in here. Oh, there's one. Where's he gonna go? He just came up for air and he's gone under again. All these little grey movements. Here's one come up for air here. Tantalising bubbles on the surface, indicating something under the surface of the water. just saw, look, there's the mud is moving. There's movement over there. All right, you guys, one of you is going to come up on top of a rock somewhere, surely. There's so many bubbles, there's so much movement, but everything's happening under the water. I hear splashes. They're just tormenting me. All right, you're not going to get the better of me. Where are you? Where are you? Totally tormenting me. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the water lilies. So there's a crossing here of this little waterway. And we can see the sun's just starting to peek through above the wall. I love this reflection. Look at this. Oh, it moves. That's disconcerting. Look at this. Okay, stay still. This rock moves. That one's firm. Okay. that was disconcerting. That big one there, as soon as I stepped on it, it tilted sideways. All right, let's have a look at this water lily. There we go. That's so pretty, isn't it? All right, this little bridge here. And all we can hear is the sound of insects and the crunching of my feet on the gravel. And once again, the texture of the path has changed. see where this path goes. I know some of you like images of paths that lead off, so that one's for you. And here's the golden glow reflected on the surface of the lake. Any turtles? There's one. Let me see if I can zoom in on him. Okay, you stay right there. Just see his head above the water. He's come up for air. And he's gone. Oh no, he's still there. I'm flitting between my camera and there he goes. There he is. He just did a dive. But there's lots of little fish here, or little something that are constantly coming up, breaking the surface. All right, so that was the Japanese garden, and now we're going to head for the river walk. So some interesting textured bamboo here with sort of really rough, nobular trunks, stalks, stems, really interesting shapes. I really like them. I haven't seen that before. Okay, so we're actually going on a river walk this morning and ultimately looking for a breakfast spot. So we'll come back when we get to the river walk. Look, it's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And just beyond it, we've got the Golden Gate Bridge. So over here in backwards writing, because it's facing the other way, it says Kinta River Walk. walking back towards the hills. This looks like some sort of food precinct. Probably for dinner time, I would imagine. What have you got? Oh, it's a monitor over there. A monitor lizard. It's a decent sized one. I wonder what he finds to eat along the riverbank. So this must be active at night time, would be my guess. Ipoh amusement park. Things that look like they get lit up at night. Look at the tree ferns. Very similar to our bird's nest ferns. Up there in this tree. I mean, the weight of those things on the end of that branch. Huh, bumper car. What do you think? Should we come back? Should we come back at night time and give the bumper car a go? This is cool. Okay, so it says, it's got little markers here, and I'm guessing that's an Instagram logo. Let's come back here and have a look. Wait a second. They've kind of faded, but there's that one. And that one. Let's zoom out. That one. And then this one has the little Instagram logo, so I don't know if that means, okay, you're going to get the best effect if you stand here. Oh, I see. Yeah. Looks like it's breaking through broken pavement or something, giving that 3D effect. And two more little Instagram spots. So we've got this one here. I can't make that one out. Oh, it's water flowing out. And let's zoom in on it. Is that a clownfish? Is that a dory? And then if I stand over this, is it different? Interesting. I think this is, not sure what this is. I've got a few people doing Tai Chi. There's some old industrial equipment around here. And even what's possibly an abandoned old restaurant, cafe over there, perhaps. All right, Rich has got us going up here. Let's see. And so that one's a little bit more obvious from above. Oh, here we go. I love Ipoh. Look at the Ipoh sign. Cute. I don't know what those birds are, but they almost sound a little bit like kookaburras. You saw a squirrel? Oh, wow. Yeah. And there's those impressive limestone casts, just one of many where we visited temples in something very similar. I love Ipoh. Huh. Monkey on the wall. Oh, otters! They're otters! It's a family of otters. Oh my goodness, look! They must be going down to the water, so let's go here. Ah, there they are, there they are. Oh my goodness, otters! There's about 5 of them. Oh, you gorgeous things. They're out in the middle there, look. There they go, there they go. Oh, how cool was that? Oh, I'm delighted, that's made my morning. That has absolutely made my morning. That's awesome. I didn't think they would be this far inland. I thought they were just down near the coast. Good morning. Otters, how delightful. So I think Richard's looking up. They went that way. Did you see them in the water? Yeah, they went that way. They've gone down there. You got them? I can't see them from here. I'm coming down. If I don't fall going down this slope. So it sounds like Richard's still got his eye on them. Let's see if... I don't think I can get down here. Yeah, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Oh, made it. Are they still there? Well, we've seen two interesting birds, a lace monitor or a water monitor, and otters. This water's fairly fast flowing, so they could be long gone.
They went through the rapids here.
Yeah, they're long gone. If they've gone with the water, they're long gone.
You got them?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I hope.
They ran across on the whole dilapidated sort of area.
Yeah,
They just ran across in front of me.
fantastic.
It's about 4 or 5 of them.
I thought you had what did I call out when I first saw them? I thought they were monkeys. I thought you'd spotted some monkeys. I just went, oh yeah, monkey on the wall. This isn't the road we want, is it? Is this the road we want? I think it might be.
It is. It's the river.
No. I mean to get to where we're going for breakfast. Is this where we need to turn off?
Oh, here.
Yeah. I better
I
check.
guess so, yeah.
I better check. Yeah, so this is the street that we need to turn. Richard's seen something. Oh, look. There they are. There they are. Or it's one. Is that right? Yeah, just one. Caught a fish and he's having breakfast. He's going, you carry on guys, I'll catch up. Ah, look at him. Awesome. Must be pretty good at treading water as well. He's anchored himself onto something. And there he goes. Did he? Or he didn't take it with him? Huh, interesting. That is very cool. That is.
He's surfaced down. He's heading down.
He's out of shot for me. That was amazing. So we were just finishing up and heading towards where we're planning to have breakfast. And Richard spotted that otter with his catch. So yeah, well that was a surprise because we didn't think they came up inland quite as far as this. So we thought that they mainly were near the coast. That's a bit of a surprise as well.
Ada klasik di Melaka. Sedap ketika pilihan enak.
Talian kemesraan, talian kemeriahan, talian yang menghubungkan antara radio dan pendengar. Talian WhatsApp Radio Klasik 011 5914 5656. Radio Klasik mengkaji kiranya.
Hello.
Juga ada Kak Ni Azhar, katanya ada ubi getuk pagi ni. Sedap, saya tengok ramai yang hantar minum sebenarnya pada pagi ni. Selamat menjaga saya.
All right. Okay, we're back. So, otters. What did you think? Weren't they gorgeous? Oh my goodness, that's my first wildlife encounter with otters. And I was, as you can tell, I was just so excited. I was over the moon. What a treat. Richard thought he saw one when we were in Malacca, when we went to see the floating mosque at sunset. You literally squealed at them. That's exactly what I did. I know. Yeah, so it was just delightful. And we're hoping to have more wildlife encounters. We're not mobile as such. We didn't. We don't have a car. We're relying on public transport, and we may occasionally get a guide for a day. So we restricted in that respect, as in getting out into wilder places. And I think when we get to Thailand, we'll look at sanctuaries. We've kind of missed the opportunity to visit any sanctuaries here. I bookmarked things like elephant sanctuaries, and then I went down the whole rabbit hole of investigating how ethical they were. I don't want to go to places that are just set up for tourists. I want to know that they are actually a sanctuary, that they are doing something good for the wildlife that they have in their care. So, there's a lot of background work to establish whether I want to even visit some of these places as well. There is a turtle sanctuary here on Penang. It's a little bit of a trek to get to. I may try and see if we can get to that, but it does need more research. So it may not happen. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this morning. As always, I really, really love having your company. If you got some postcards, please share them. It's how we get more people interested in what we're doing as individuals, as guides. And if you're in places where you have the opportunity to tell people about what we're doing, please share the word and spread the love as well. We do need to try and grow our community. So what do I have planned? I'm actually going live 2 days from now. What day is it? Yes, it's Friday. It's Friday my time. Friday my time. It's just coming up, or just gone past 7:30 a.m. The sky, while we were watching that video, turned a beautiful shade of pink. So I've taken a couple of photos and I will share those so you can see what we missed. But this is what the sky looks like now. and there's just the tiny little hint of, bear with me, tiny little hint of a pink glow lingering over there in the sky. So it's a little bit overcast. That hopefully should help keep the temperature down. People warned me that I would be very hot when I came to Malaysia. And I went, I'm used to the heat. Sydney gets really hot and humid. I can handle it. And it turns out that it is very hot. We get to a point in the day and we just go, no, we've got to get back to the air conditioning. Thanks, Natalie. Thank you as always for your encouragement and support. And thank you, Jay. Yes, happy to see you here as well. I know it's not live as I know that you prefer, but I'm doing the best to make it as live as possible, if that makes sense. I tie it up. I felt that tying it up was a better way of keeping the hair off my neck. So it's because having it short still has hair down on my neck. So I kind of deliberately left it long enough that I could tie it back. But yes, I have wavered, Tina, between cutting my hair or keeping it, as I say, long enough to tie back. So Sunday I'm going live. I'm going live. This is my chance to Streamlabs has let me down. I can't get Prism working. So YouTube, there was always that obstacle of not being able to go horizontal, but I found out that yes, in fact, something has changed and apparently I can. So I'm going to go back to trying direct to YouTube until I can figure Prism out. I'm still going to try and figure Prism out. If everyone else can do it, there's got to be a reason why I can't. I mean, I consider myself as smart as the rest of them, so I should be able to do it. Yeah, good night, Natalie. Yeah, thanks for coming along. And Claire, it's my pleasure. I absolutely love sharing. So Sunday I am going to the temples, but I'm doing it on Facebook. So if you look out either on the calendar in Going Places Virtually or on, I think it should show actually on my profile as well. So there's 3 places you should be able to find that as an event that I'm going live to Facebook on Sunday morning to see the 2 temples, the Hindu temple and the Chinese temple. So try and join me if you can. I hope it works. It's been a while since I used Facebook Live. So it was one of the first places I went to after Hago folded. And of course, as always, if you can manage to support me, I am always very grateful for anything that you can manage. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon on another tour, hopefully at the temples. But I will be scheduling. Yeah, I think it's a very, very US friendly time, Tina. So hopefully all you guys in the Americas will be able to come along. I know it's a little bit late for those of you in the UK and Europe, but it is what it is. It's 7 a.m. here, and that's the best time that I can do. And it will stay up on Facebook as well, so if you need to catch the recording. All right, everyone. Thanks again. Bye for now.